Out of all the things we've talked about and will talk about, nothing is more important than learning the ways to succeed. What's the secret to living a good life? It's not just about setting goals, managing time better, or being a great leader. Every day, in lots of different ways, we try to get better by learning new things. We spend our whole lives gathering knowledge from school, books, and life experiences. But if knowledge is power, if it's what leads to success, why do we still fall short? Why, even with all we know and all we've been through, do we sometimes feel lost, just existing instead of really living? There might be different answers for each person. Your reasons might not be the same as your friends or your partners. While there can be many reasons why we fall short, the main reason is usually a lack of discipline, not putting into action what we know. That's the key: discipline. Self-discipline. Let's also add another word here: consistent. Consistent self-discipline. It doesn't matter how smart you are or how much you know if you don't use it. It doesn't matter if you graduated top of your class if you're in a job that doesn't pay well. It doesn't matter if you attend every seminar if you don't apply what you've learned. What really matters is putting your knowledge into action. And once we do that, we need to see what happens, learn from it, and then adjust our approach. By doing this over and over, our knowledge will eventually lead to good, impressive results. As we keep seeing good results from our efforts, we keep going, learning, watching, and staying motivated by our progress. Eventually, we'll notice that we're moving up fast, achieving more and more. Feeling that excitement and success makes life feel amazing, beating boredom and just getting by. But for this to happen, we need to get good at being disciplined, at controlling ourselves and sticking to our plans, day after day. It's this consistent self-discipline that helps us get good at setting goals, managing our time, leading, and handling relationships. Without it, the success we want will be unpredictable and hard to reach. It's important to consistently manage our time well, or else we'll keep feeling frustrated. If we don't, other people's needs will always take over. We need discipline to overcome the worries in our minds, like the fear of failing, the fear of succeeding, the fear of being poor, or the fear of heartbreak. It takes discipline to keep going when we're afraid of failing. And it takes discipline to admit when we've made mistakes or when we have limits. Everyone's ego tells them things, sometimes making us think we're better than we really are, which can make us exaggerate or not be completely honest. Being completely honest, both with ourselves and with others, requires discipline. Remember, if people catch us exaggerating the truth, it ruins our credibility and makes everything we say and do seem suspicious. Once someone realizes we tend to exaggerate, they'll always see us that way and won't trust us as much. This habit of exaggerating, distorting, or hiding the truth starts when we're kids, like when Johnny says, "I didn't do it," even though he probably did. And it continues into adulthood, like when we exaggerate about a product to make a sale or inflate our worth to impress others. Only disciplined effort can overcome this tendency. Changing a habit takes discipline because habits form slowly, bit by bit, every day. Once formed, habits are tough to break, like a strong cable, but disciplined actions over time can change them. We need to unravel each part of our habits carefully and steadily until they're gone. The habits that once held us back should become just scattered bits. It takes sticking to a new, better routine consistently to replace an old one. Planning, following through on plans, and honestly looking at the results all take discipline. And it takes discipline to change our plans or how we carry them out if things aren't working well. It also takes discipline to stay strong when faced with other people's opinions. Sometimes our pride makes us think we're the only ones who know best. But if we stay disciplined in every part of our lives, we can find amazing things and discover new opportunities.